Oh, here we go. Come on. We here. LifeCast Talk. Welcome to another episode. I'm your host, Dr. Timothy Moore, reminding you that we are becoming what we already are. We just have to find where we are and let the two come together. I want you to subscribe again, tell somebody about us. When you subscribe, hit the bell so that I can notify you, keep you on air with us. So when we discuss certain things, I can encourage you. You can listen to guests that I have. We talk about all kinds of topics just to be informative and enjoy ourselves also. All right. Well, I'm going to talk to you about today, just for a few moments. I want to give you some encouragement and give you some words of wisdom. I want to talk about closing doors gently. Closing doors gently. What I'm talking about is relationships. Because relationships do not always last forever. Got to be careful with relationships. So it is important to exit every door of friendship properly. You cannot enter the next season of your life with joy unless you exit your present season correctly. See, people start right, but they don't understand. They don't finish well. Jesus finished his work on earth. He cried out from the cross, "It's finished." He did everything he was supposed to do. Salvation was completed. Redemption had taken place. He had paid the price for the sins of man. He finished his work. He finished properly with the approval of his Father. Solomon finished the temple correctly. It was incredible. In today's value, that temple that Solomon built probably was worth $500 billion. He completed what he started. Paul finished his race. He did what he's supposed to do. He fought a good fight. He kept the course and finished the race. He was a success in the eyes of God. Remember that. You ought to be a success in the eyes of God. Finish well. He made his exit from this earthly ministry and this place here with grace, passion, and dignity. Your life is a collection of beginnings. So make sure you finish well. I just came to tell you that. Make sure you finish well. Let me give you 4 things. You have to finish well. You will not stay in your present job forever, so make sure you do it right and leave well. Close the door gently. Don't bust it down. You never know. Your supervisor today could be with another company or somewhere else in your life, the next level in your life. Close the relationship with dignity. Make sure you close the door gently. That's the first way you need to close the door. Close every door gently. Do not slam doors. Some people slam doors. Don't kick doors. Don't yell at doors. You never know what's going to take place. The attitude of your exit determines if you can ever walk back through that door again. Be careful. Don't slam the door. Close the door gently. That's Proverbs 15:1. You can look that up. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Close the door properly. Number 2, close the door with forgiveness. You may leave somewhere and you don't have the right heart. Somebody may have done something wrong, but make sure you close the door with forgiveness. Unforgiveness is poisonous. It is the cancer that will destroy you from within. Release others to God. Let God take care of all of the problems. Let God do the penalizing. God will take care of it. Joseph closed every door right, even though his brothers sold him into slavery. He let God do the penalizing. At the end, they had to come back to him. He was the prime minister. He was next in line with Pharaoh, nobody else. So close doors properly. That's number 2. Number 3, close doors with kindness. Be kind to people. You might have been into a relationship with a young lady or a young man, and your fiance may have left you with cutting and bitter words. But what you ought to do is you ought to thank God and thank the Holy Spirit for salvaging you, because that might have been a blessing. They let you know who they were before you even got deep into the relationship. She may not have been your Proverbs 31 woman. Thank God. She could have been a tornado, hellfire. He could have been a tornado, hellfire. So make sure you deal with certain things the right way. The Bible said, in her tongue is the law of kindness. Proverbs 31 woman, verse 26. She's kind. A man is kind. He knows how to have the spirit of a nurturing. Like a woman, he has that spirit to say the right things. Come on. Somebody say, please help me out. The other thing is close doors with promises fulfilled. If you said you're going to do something, take care of it. Do not leave your job or anywhere else until you have finished what you promised. Complete every vow. Whatever the cost, whatever it takes. Don't slam doors. Don't have unforgiveness in your heart. Be kind. Close the doors with kindness. Fulfill every promise. You ought to ask yourself, did I fulfill every promise? Did I do what I was supposed to do? You must ask yourself that. God always brings you out of a place to bring you into another place. But if you mess that door up, listen to me, if you mess that door up, don't expect to go into a peaceful room when you left an unpeaceful room on the other side of the door because you disrespected the door. So close every door with God's timing. Don't do it because you're selfish. When you close doors gently, news will travel. Good news. That is one of the golden secrets of the journey. Whatever you do, the news will travel. Don't close doors with a dilemma looking for you. All right? So I just wanted to come to encourage you today. I'm not going to stay with you long. I know you're trying to keep me on here, but I cannot allow you to keep me on here. I have to go. So I want you to tell somebody about the broadcast. Tell them that we are on and we still on. And make sure you get a subscriber so we can build this family. After a while, we're going to hit all over the country. We're going to have people everywhere. I want you to make sure that you stay peaceful and you are becoming what you already are. Don't let nobody turn you around or tell you anything different. So as I always say, go ahead and dance in your living room. Don't hurt yourself. Let the beat carry you through to the night and pray about it. Pray about it right so that you can live in the light and walk in might and have good sight. All right? And let the Lord do it. Come on. Hey. Till next week.